And a good-natured back and forth between the players while we wait to get this one underway. Thanks for joining us live for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke. A quick check now at the starting lineups for both teams. First for the Suns, we've got Williams, a very solid big man who'll be making every effort to control the glass and make some big plays under the rim. Then there's Person, and it's Barkley in at the 4. And looking at the Rockets, Cassell is out there with Drexler. They've got Olajuwon, night in and night out. He is a fan favorite, a superstar big man that is a beast under the glass. Then there's Ori, and it's Bryant in at the 4.
Houston might have made the playoffs in the West last season, guys, but it wasn't because they were beating up on their peers. They were 24-28 against the rest of the West. That's why they got the 8th seed.
You remember the Rockets last year when they were playing a lot of teams in the West near the end of the regular season. That was when they slipped, Steve, out of the 6th seed range down to number 8.
Well, of course, the West was really strong last year, Kevin, so it makes sense that you're going to struggle a little bit against all those good teams. But, Houston ended up being the only team in the West to make the playoffs with a sub-500 record against the rest of the conference.
Pure hustle on that play, and that's what it takes on the offensive board. It's not about ability as much as it is desire.
And that Clark and some muscle, and he showed us he's got plenty of that with a huge dunk.
Well, in a tight game, they could use a few more of those hustle plays going forward if they're going to win.
Now here's Drexler after the miss from Williams. Pass to Cassell. Back to Drexler. Takes the 3. They get the rebound. Pass to Cassell. And just about a minute into the first quarter. The 3 from Drexler. Drexler with another miss.
Well, with only one attempt so far falling, this is not looking good. 1 for 4 so far.
Al Finley. Back to Johnson. Passes it to Person. There's the feed to Barkley. 6 on the shot clock. Another shot. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
You got to put bodies on the glass right there. They just are not getting it done on the boards.
Yeah, they've got to do a much better job of going harder than that to the glass.
Really a physical, imposing player, Kevin, and he brings that to bear at every opportunity. He's never someone to back down, especially when the intensity ramps up. He seems to throw his weight around and just bring that energy that you need.
And here's something else, Steve. He invites contact when he's attacking the rim. He doesn't try to finesse his way through anything. He's going through bodies.
For Phoenix, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Screen by Barkley. To the middle. Kicks it out to Johnson. No good from outside. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Yes, Kevin, I was able to catch up with the head coach for the Rockets just a moment ago. He's hoping that his players can use their combination of foot speed and hand speed today to rack up some steals, gain extra possessions. He's optimistic that his guards have the ability to force a lot of turnovers, guys.
Doris, thank you. It'll be interesting to see how that defensive mindset serves them here in the first half.
Yeah, it will be, Kevin, because if they come out with the right frame of mind and they don't have much success early, the game plan is going to have to change in a big hurry.
And even so, Steve, I think the defensive approach Doris talked about is exactly the one they should employ.
Green is checked in for Phoenix.
They've had a cold start so far, just 1 of 5 from the floor here early.
And that one's good.
Well, you can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played.
Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that one.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does them.
Well, he should stay with those basics in a tight ball game because we've got one here tonight.
Here's Drexler after the Suns pick up 2. And the pass to Ori. He passes it to Cassell. Misses the baby hook.
Well, that's a bad miss right there. I mean, you'd like to see him be a little more assertive when he has such good position.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Johnson outside. Suns moving the ball around. Barkley with a screen on Drexler. Kicks it out to Johnson. A three-pointer off the mark. Houston in the lead. Drexler drives in. Pass to Cassell. He dishes it to Brown. Drexler outside. And the bucket counts. He's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
He can finish in the post. That's one thing we know about him.
Well, you know, the Suns dropped from being a team that could fight for a playoff spot to the cellar of the West last season, and much of that you could attribute to how much they struggled on the road.
ABC's checked in for Johnson. Finley, good on the triple. 5 points in the game.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
Pass to Cassell. Back to Drexler. That falls. Great assist by Sam Cassell. Well, the Suns did have a lot of trouble on the road, as you were saying, Clark. Only managed to win 8 games as the visiting team. Steve, the entire season. That's not good.
Well, 8 wins is unacceptable, and it actually tied the Suns with the Kings for the fewest road wins in the entire conference. So, look, this is a young team. They have a lot of learning to do. They've got to add talent. I think the rebuilding project has started, and they're going to get better, but it's still going to take some time.
Now here's Drexler. After the miss from Finley. Picked by Olajuwon. Cassell kicks to Drexler. Shoots. Misses off the left iron.
Right from the start, they've been aggressive on the glass. Most of the rebounds seem to be going their way.
And, Steve, I think they are ready for the fight today.
Here's Finley. He's got 5, and so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
You know, the Rockets turned a lot of heads last season, guys, as they got back into the playoffs after missing out the year before. A big part of that was how they played at home. They were very tough to beat in Houston.
A big group substitution here for Phoenix. And the Rockets, as you said, Clark, strong at home, and that can be seen in that record of 29-12. Just the kind of home record, Steve, you need to get into the playoffs.
And it was the way the Rockets played that was so impressive, Kevin. They attack the rim, and then they kick out and bomb a ton of threes. And I think that's the kind of attack, the kind of style that can really bring a friendly crowd and bring them to their feet. And I thought the Houston fans got more and more animated as the season went on.
Here's ABC. Pass to Finley. They set the pick. He kicks it to Barkley. And there's the pass to Perry. And the 3-ball is good.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
Kelly kicks to Smith. Green with the block. Here's Finley, guarded by Ellie. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
You know, it's no secret around the league, guys, that the Suns either have one of the best medical staffs in the game or they've built their practice facility by the fountain of youth. More evidence of that came when Jermaine O'Neal found new tread on his well-worn tires.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. ABC's checked in for Green, and it's Karn for Barkley. Now, here is Smith. Here's Mack. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Max got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Well, Clark, as you said, a lot of the players that left the Suns last season, such as Steve Nash and Grant Hill, had trouble keeping their health up. And, Steve, I don't know, you've been in that organization. Whatever they are doing that are keeping those players healthy and in top shape has been working. They are admirable in the way they have led that cause.
Well, it's a tremendous training staff. They've just always done a very good job of keeping their guys healthy by getting them in the training room every day for work, by combining the strength program with the training schedule, but a lot of confidence in that staff from the players, and I think it really shows.
Here's ABC. To the paint. Doubled by Mack. Pass to Finley. Karn. Finley up top. Inside, it's tipped. It's stolen by Jones. Ellie passes to Smith. Shoots. And it's Smith again missing.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
I think both teams feel like they can win. They both have confidence. So we'll see which team can kind of ride the momentum and take control of this game.
Here's ABC. Brown outside. He feeds it to Moore. Shoots the 3. Offensive rebound. Jones. Some solid defense from Manning.
He's far too tentative in the paint. And even more so when the defender is up tight on him like that time.
And Phoenix making a change here. Moore passes to ABC. Back to Moore. Passes it to ABC. Buries it from three-point range. ABC's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's ABC. 5 points in the game. There's the pick. Now the pass to Carr. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. And the Suns lead by 1. Houston's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Moore outside. Pass to ABC. Lets it go with a 3. Can't get it to go. And Phoenix the other way now. Perry passes to Carr. That's good. And now a 3-point Suns lead. 102 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's ABC. Moore dishes to Brown. Ball stolen. Passes to Finley. There's the screen. The pass to Carr. ABC. Now Finley. He's got 6. Clock at 4. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
Man, I don't know what happened right there. He just basically walked out of bounds.
Williams is checked in for the Suns. Person comes in for Carr. Rockets trail by 3. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. The dish now to Bryant. Bryant off the pick from Moore. Pass to Cassell. Back to Moore. Clock at 6. And some nice passing there by Houston. No good from ABC. And here's Bennett. Here's Person. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Suns lead by 3. Welcome back, folks. Thank you for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports as we get set to get going once again. Hey, during the break, players getting a chance to refuel and hydrate with some Gatorade as there is more basketball in store. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, Clark and Steve, what have they been doing or not doing?
Yeah, the defense has been terrific. They came out right from the beginning, alert and focused, and they've been really good at that end of the floor.
And I think Coach has to be pleased with the effort, Steve.
Suns leading by 3. To the inside. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam. Well, now they're just going to town on it.
Yeah, you'd think these defenders would have done a little more to put a stop to that stuff, Kevin, but so far, no go.
Well, a phenomenal aerial assault there, fellas.
And that one misses.
You know, when you get an influx of talent through the draft like the Rockets did prior to last season, the initial reaction is excitement, but then you think about, man, how are we going to get these guys ready to play NBA basketball? And the Rockets did a nice job by taking it easy and bringing them along slowly.
Williams has a screen for Johnson. Puts the lead pass in front of him. Williams can't hit.
That's an easy shot there. That's a shot that he should make more often than not.
We played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Horry kicks to Moore. He passes to Cassell. And here's Drexler outside. And another three for Houston. And for the Rockets, you look at how that strategy worked out for them, and it was exactly what they needed. Got off to a quick start last year. And, you know, Steve, toward the end, their rookies were fresh and able to contribute when it mattered most.
You know, Kevin, it's hard for fans to see a player get drafted and not immediately see the floor, but a lot of times that's the best route. You know, you give a player time to adjust, you make him earn it, and by the end of the season, he can be a very effective player. I think plenty of the Rockets players proved that last season.
Pass to Horry. That one a little long.
There's no getting around the simple fact that that's a shot he has to knock down.
Here's Person. He gets the shot to fall, and the defender wasn't set. He's called for the block and a three-point play chance here. Max checked in for Moore. The Suns shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
Well, you know, I tell you what, guys, it's a tough road to hoe when you're trying to rebuild in the Western Conference. There's just no room or margin for error, and teams pile on while you're down.
Drexler passes to Matt. Outside, Green. Shot's good by Barkley.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
Yeah, and it's a strategy that has served them well in this opening half, Clark.
Cassell kicks to Drexler. It falls. Great assist by Sam Cassell. Drexler's got 16. And back to the Suns in the West, they did finish with the worst record in the conference. They managed only 17 wins, Steve, against other teams in the West.
And that wasn't the worst mark, but it was close. The Suns' problem was that they didn't have a huge inside presence for long stretches of the season. And when you lack depth against teams with tough power forwards or centers out west, you're going to be in a lot of trouble.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
Houston shooting their 2nd and 3rd shots at the line right here.
You know, when you're one of the worst teams in the league, you have a lot of problems, and for the Suns, one of their biggest problems was that opponents shot very close to 40% against them from behind the arc, and that's just not a winning number.
Johnson goes in, passes it to Person, kicks it to Barkley. No good with the triple. Rockets trail by 5. As you said, Clark, with the Suns, dead last in the league in terms of opposing three-point percentage. Defense overall was a problem for him, Steve, but especially on closing out on shooters beyond the arc.
Well, the three-point shot, Kevin, has become such a huge part of every NBA team's offense now that if you're struggling to defend that line, you're going to really find yourself at the bottom of the league defensively and record-wise, and that's exactly where Phoenix found itself.
Just 2 to shoot. Person, the pass to Barkley. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Barkley's got 5 points now this quarter. Rockets have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. The pass to Cassell. Back to Drexler. Pass to Cassell. Houston moving it around. Olajuwon kicks to Drexler. Cassell, the pass to Drexler. Jacks up a 3. Here's Olajuwon, and he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Olajuwon's got his 2nd basket of the game.
After digging themselves that hole in the first quarter, this club is starting to shoot the ball much better now.
Yeah, you know, sometimes it takes a little while to work out the knots. I mean, they're starting to put it together.
And it's Barkley missing.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Pass to Cassell. Great tee that time from Green. Suns leading by 4. Feeds to Barkley. Expanding his range. It's rebounded by Houston. Horry's got 4 rebounds in this game. Olajuwon with a screen on Johnson. Here's Mack. And the 3 off target.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
Out to Barkley. He's covered by Cassell. Barkley dishes to Green. Phoenix no good that time either. Houston's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Mack the pass to Cassell. Johnson on him. The 11-footer. Another miss by Houston.
Boy, he had a good look at that one. You hate to miss that shot.
Barkley goes in. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
And the defense fouling there to prevent that layup, forcing 2 free throws here.
Nice job that time of attacking the paint and drawing the contact. They'll take that. Free throws haven't been too kind to them here in the second quarter. I mean, you have the lead with the ability to extend that lead. In order for that to happen, you've got to make your free throws.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Passes it to ABC. Doubled by Person, ABC, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot, he'll shoot 2. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Suns.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And they're getting out in transition, too, finding some easy points on the fast break.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Then it comes in for Barkley. And it's Karn for Person.
Boy, they're really battling, guys. Not sitting back, being aggressive, attacking when they have the chance. I like that.
Yeah, and that kind of approach is going to serve them well. It's gotten them to the line more than a few times this quarter.
Here's ABC. Beyond the arc. Count that one. ABC's got 4 this quarter.
And that kind of defense is just not going to cut it, because they have to get a hand in his face.
And Phoenix making a change here. Suns leading by 3. There's the pick. Down low. And that one is stuffed right through.
One of the oldest plays in basketball made that dunk possible.
That's right. A terrific screen right there, Steve. Allowed him to lose his man and rock it to the rim.
Well, don't you love to see players working together in that fundamental play? Fun to watch.
Smith. The shot. He squares up and sinks it. Smith's got his first basket.
Yeah, absolutely stroking it from outside. I mean, textbook perfect. Good balance, nice high release, splash.
Slammed home, and they call the foul. He's headed to the stripe for one more.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised to see them double up here.
I agree. They haven't been able to succeed with single coverage to this point.
The Suns have shot 67% from the line, going 6 of 9.
Well, you take a look back to last year, guys. This is a club that converted about 76% of its free throws.
You know, Kevin, they would love to post a similar percentage again this season. I mean, I think that's safe to say they'd love to shoot free throws as well as they did a year ago.
6 to shoot. There's the pass to ABC. On deep three-point range. It's rebounded by Finley.
I don't mind that shot, though. He's an excellent three-point shooter. He's just showing a lot of confidence there.
I'm right with you there, Steve. I mean, let it flow when you're feeling it. I tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage anyway. It was only with one hand, but he threw it down pretty hard.
And the Suns making a change here. Person's checked in. Ellie kicks to Bryant. He passes to Ellie. Shot clock at 6. Back to Bryant. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Suns leading by 6. Here's ABC. Pass to Finley. Here's ABC. And Finley gets it to go. 15 points in the game.
You know, they're being very one-dimensional right now, going to the post every time. But if it works, you don't need another dimension.
Well, they're taking this defense to task, quite honestly. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Here's Brown, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Boy, I like the way he carved out just enough space to get his hands on the missed shot and then rattle the rim on the putback.
And the gap narrows.
They're closing it fast.
Well, that's the effort of a team ready to fight back into this game.
The shot's good from Perry.
Right now, they've got that field goal percentage up in the low 50s.
Yeah, they're really starting to put it together offensively, looking to build on this lead.
Here's ABC. He's got 7. Out to Smith. Houston needs to get a shot. Here's ABC. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Well, he hasn't had much success shooting the ball, but it's not too late for him to get it turned around and start contributing.
And here comes Smith. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Kenny Smith. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Smith, and the Suns making a change here. Smith hits them both.
And at the free throw line, it's all about consistency with him. Same routine, same stroke.
Outside Williams, and so that's the end of the first half. Suns ahead. They're up by 7.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
And it's halftime out in San Antonio.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And we welcome you back to the Alamo City of San Antonio, Texas. It's been a clinic so far from Clyde Drexler.
He is a dynamic scorer, guys. That much we know. And I'll tell you what, his talent was on full display there in the first half.
Steve, he is a hard man to keep down, and so far, they've been unable to do it.
Back to Barkley, and he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
Boy, he's just dangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger card right now.
Yeah, it's with them.
Yeah, but you don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up, though, either.
Rockets trail by 10. Drexler outside. Dishes it to Bryant. Back to Drexler. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Cassell. From deep. But they recover it. Olajuwon. The finger roll finish at the bucket. Olajuwon's got 6.
Oh, man, he goes old school on us with the finger roll.
Now here's Johnson. Pass to Finley. Here's Barkley. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Boy, terrific rebound and slam on the putback. He never gives up, always persistently pursuing the pumpkin.
And that's an essential quality for an offensive rebounder, an outstanding offensive rebounder that he is.
Yeah, he's got to go after it, and he does.
Yeah, he qualifies as one of the best in the league. Well, his body control is what I notice. I think that jumps off the page when you watch him play. Even with the defender draped all over, he's able to find a way to get to the rim and get the shot to go in.
You know, something else with him, you can't forget about his skill as a pull-up shooter. I mean, you give him too much room, and he won't hesitate for a second to raise up and spray you with that J.
Suns leading by 7. Johnson off the pick from Williams. Johnson kicks to Finley. And the Suns get it back. Barkley, no luck.
Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Cassell. Banked in off the glass.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Well, that's important because this game, I think, is going to be decided by who controls the paint in crunch time.
Johnson dishes to Barkley, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
Well, now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now.
Come on, baby, let's get one more.
Here's Cassell. The pass to Ori. And it's off the back rim. No good. Phoenix has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Person, the pass to Johnson. Barkley with a screen on Drexler. Johnson kicks to Williams. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
Can you hear the crowd kind of murmuring? I don't think they agreed with the officials on that one.
Steve, I tell you what, they're really letting them have it.
The feed to Drexler. He dishes it to Olajuwon. Drexler back to Olajuwon. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Ori. Goes up on the wing, and they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Timeout call, the Suns.
Well, he sees something that he doesn't like. I'm not sure what it is, but I think he's going to make some changes here.
I think you've got to make your adjustments pretty quickly like he's doing here. Otherwise, you know, things can get out of hand. So this is a good timeout.
Johnson, good.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
Yeah, look at the discrepancy in the assist column between these two teams.
Drexler outside. Can they get it? Falls. Great assist by Sam Cassell. Drexler's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, you know, he has shot the ball well, but it has not been contagious. And his teammates, they haven't had the same groove, and that's why we're looking at this result so far.
In low to Barkley. It's stolen by Olajuwon. He kicks to Bryant. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. For Houston, they have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far. Free throw, good, Bryant. He doesn't get the second one. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
That was an awfully risky pass, guys. Lucky it didn't wind up as a steal.
Well, it nearly did wind up as a steal, but no harm done in the end. They hang on to possession.
Brown is checked in for Houston. Suns leading by 8. Johnson kicks to Barkley. Brown on him. Tries in the post, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. The Suns have attempted 11 free throws today and converted 8 of them. The Suns making a switch here. Green's checked in. Good on the second free throw. For Houston, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Cassell kicks to Drexler. He's guarded by Finley. Shot from 12. Shot's good by Drexler. Drexler's got 24.
The mid-range jumper becomes a pretty high percentage shot for him when he has that kind of space.
Johnson kicks to Finley. From outside, off the mark.
You can't get in a much better position for the 3 than that. Everything was right on target. It just didn't fall.
Here's Cassell. He feeds it to Brown. Inside, Drexler, guarded by Green. 4 on the shot clock. Olajuwon can't hit. Phoenix leading by 7. Barkley left side. A baseline J. Hakeem Olajuwon grabs the rebound. Olajuwon's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And the Suns making a change here. Here's Finley. Good on the baseline J. 17 points in the game.
Boy, you can't run an inbounds play any better than that right there.
Pass to Ori. Here's Cassell, guarded by Green. Here's Cassell. Just 5 on the clock. And Barkley with the block. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Person's checked in for Phoenix. Suns leading by 9. Now Finley. He's got 17. With the lead pass. That's good.
Excellent execution of the plan there.
For Houston, they've gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Timeout called the Rockets.
Yeah, he's seen enough of this interior scoring that his defense is giving up. So the message during this timeout is time to lock things up inside.
You know, sometimes a group can just get spaced out on defense. They're not connected, and playing 5 as 1. And usually a timeout can help you refocus and recalibrate that defense.
Cassell kicks to Drexler. Rocket 6. Hits the target from 18 feet. Drexler's got 10 points in the quarter.
The points just keep coming for him this quarter. And just at the right time, too, as they try to narrow the deficit.
Johnson kicks to Finley. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got 3 assists in the game.
He's created some good opportunities for himself and made the most of it.
Drexler outside. And another 3 for Houston.
Boy, he's putting up big numbers in that three-point column, guys.
Suns leading by 9. Johnson outside. He passes to Finley. Another 3 for Phoenix.
That's his second three-pointer of the half and his 3rd overall.
Rockets have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the 3rd. Cassell the pass to Ori. From deep, Drexler. It's rebounded by Person. Person's got 4 rebounds in this game. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Brought back the finger roll. That's a nice finesse move to pull off with the defense all over it.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. The scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
Boy, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
And they're getting the ball inside, which is what I like. High percentage shots down on the block and in the paint area.
Cassell kicks to Drexler. And a draw from 3-point range. Here's Finley. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. 28 points for him.
The more touches he gets, the more this lead will grow. He has just been unconscious this quarter.
Cassell kicks to Drexler. The top of the key jumper is on the mark.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
Here's Finley. Drexler defending. Hakeem Olajuwon with the rebound.
Ill-advised dunk attempt there. He aimed for the highlight reel and ended up on the blooper reel.
Here's Drexler. It falls. Great assist by Sam Cassell. Drexler's got 17 points here in the second half. Screen by Barkley. Perry passes to Barkley. Second shot opportunity, and that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line. Morey's checked in for Brown. The Suns have made 10 of their 14 tries at the free throw line in the game. That one misses for Barkley. Rockets trail by 15. Drexler kicks to Mack. And the shot is long. Phoenix has gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the 3rd quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Passes it to Finley. Hits the three-point bomb. He's got 31.
He has really put his foot on the pedal this quarter, doing a tremendous job leading their offense.
Cassell kicks to Mack. Releases. Phoenix grabs the miss. Now the pass to Perry. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Here's Finley. He's covered by Cassell. Snatched away. Leads him in there. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
A big group substitution here for Phoenix. Barkley with a screen on Smith. Johnson outside. Nice open look, but it's no good.
And he continues to search for his rhythm. It's eluded him to this point.
Here's ABC, and the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
You can see that they're not as aggressive from the three-point arc. They had far more attempts in the first half.
And Phoenix making a change here. Suns leading by 13. Green, the screen. Johnson outside. Off the left rim and out. Houston's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Smith outside. Pass to Ellie. Fires the three. Passing it Smith with the assist that time.
Things are really tightening up now, guys. Their offense has become unstoppable.
Not sure where it was before, but better late than never.
Now the dish to Barkley. Up in time. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Sun. Well, welcome back as we get set to start the fourth. And the Rockets with possession here. Here's ABC. And Phoenix making a change here. Intercepted. Here's Cassell. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You can hear the impact from where I am.
And so Cassell nails both of them. Suns leading by 8. Johnson with it. There's a good screen. He passes to Finley. Sinks the three-pointer. He's got 34.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Pass to Ellie. Launches it. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Person's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And the Suns making a change here. Barkley's checked in. Drexler with it. Now guarded by Person. Kicks it out to Drexler. Here's Olajuwon. The Rockets again can't hit.
They really depend on him to convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid D draped on him, they expect him to make it.
Here's Finley, guarded by Ellie. Screened by Barkley. 6 to shoot. Passes to Finley. The Suns need to get a shot off. It's stolen by Olajuwon. Ellie. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
The Suns making a switch here. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Kicks it to Drexler. And there's the pass to Cassell. Johnson's there. Shoots from the line. And the basket good. Cassell's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I like the way they're working the ball inside because when you do that, you get higher percentage shots and typically good things happen.
Johnson kicks to Finley. Off target from outside. Rockets trail by 7. Clyde Drexler on the wing. They grabbed their own miss.
That's a battle they haven't been winning today, guys. Their work on the glass has to improve.
And that's not the only thing that's gone against them.
Johnson, the pass to Finley. Feeds it to Barkley. Brown on him. 5 to shoot. Post-up shot. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And the first one at the line is good. ABC's checked in for the Suns. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. For Houston, they've gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Drexler with it. Barkley covering. That's good. Drexler's got 35 in the game.
Tell you what, he's had an excellent game, and they're going to have to continue to rely on him if they're going to come back.
Pass to Finley. A three-pointer, no good. And Phoenix making a change here. Green's checked in. Rockets trail by 6. And here's Drexler. He passes to Cassell. Back to Drexler. Here's the 3. Gets it to go. Drexler's got 5 points in the quarter.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist number. And theirs are fantastic.
It's just beautiful basketball to watch, Clark.
Passes it to Finley. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Drexler, no good.
Tell you, the defense was right there, just waiting, doing a nice job of anticipating that play.
Steve, every team needs tough interior defense to be successful.
And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. And Phoenix making a change here.
Number 23. Williams. Kahn.
Here's ABC. And the pass to Kahn. They set the pick. Makes the lead pass. And the shot is good. And the Suns lead by 5.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Cassell kicks to Brown. Now Olajuwon inside. The shot will not go. And Phoenix the other way now. They led by as many as 18 points. Here's Carr. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
Bryant is checked in for Houston. Both free throws good from Carr. Rockets trail by 7. Here's Cassell. Back to Bryant. Backs him down. Rocket 6. Gets it to go. Here's ABC. Green with the screen on Cassell. This one for 3. Bryant with the rebound. Bryant's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Olajuwon with a screen on Williams. Here's Drexler. That falls. Great assist by Sam Cassell. And now just a 3-point Phoenix lead.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
Yeah, they're making the right play, they're working together, and they're just looking for the best shot they can every possession.
You know, it's really going to be all about hard work from this point on. And they worked hard to create that high-quality shot right there.
Yeah, and that's their goal down the stretch. Continue to find those close-range shots.
For Houston, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the 4th and even 50%. Dishes to Bryant. Bryant off the pick from Drexler.
That's his first personal foul. 3rd team foul.
Pass to Cassell. Back to Drexler. Launches a 3. Offensive rebound. Here's Bryant. Lays it up and banks it in.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
Green with a screen on Cassell. Green defended by Bryant. It's stolen. Here is Ori. Now the feed to Bryant. He dishes it to Drexler. Let's go. And Houston again with the bucket. Phoenix calls timeout.
Yeah, they were getting winded. Good call here to give them a quick breather.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Kevin, in that last break, I listened to the Suns coach address his team. He told them, this is it, fellas. Let's hit them right out of this timeout. Put some pressure on them. Show them how much you want it. Let's go get it. Guys, he's really exhorting them to give them a burst of energy.
Johnson from outside. Good. And the Suns lead by 5.
He's starting to feel it. He's in a groove here in the second half.
Drexler outside. He kicks it to Bryant. Cassell with the screen on Barkley. Bryant passes to Cassell. And some nice passing there by Houston. 5 on the clock. Pass to Ori. Fires from 18. It's rebounded by Manning.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get too many better looks from that range.
Passes it to Finley. Back to Johnson. Now Finley. Defended by Bryant. Person kicks to Barkley. Backs down. Finley from deep. Johnson. The Rockets pull it in. Bryant's got 6 rebounds in the game. Drexler with it. Now guarded by Person. The pass to Cassell. Back to Drexler. He passes to Cassell. He feeds it to Drexler. Here's Cassell. Back to Drexler. Fires for 3. And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
Yeah, that was kind of clumsy looking. He was not going to get away with that.
He climbed all over him like he was on the ladder. I mean, that's an easy over-the-back call there.
Now a timeout called by Houston. You have to like what we're seeing from Finley.
He's been absolutely on fire from outside. They've got to get into his jersey, get up into him, force him to pass or drive.
Well, he tried to step in and cut him off, but just not quick enough.
And we have the benefit of replay, but I think they got that one right, which is the case most times, even though fans don't think so.
And he knocks down the first one.
You really have to like the work they put in at the free throw line here in the half. I mean, they've been really aggressive in drawing fouls, and then they've been able to knock down their free throws. No problem for him there. You just know what the result's going to be when he steps to the line in a tight game like this.
Johnson off the pitch for Manning. Johnson dishes to Barkley. Working on Bryant. First one falls for him.
That's a good sign, Kevin. You like to see him getting to the line like that, but making them has been the challenge.
Both free throws good from Barkley. Here's Cassell. He's coming up on the double-double. Just a couple points away.
He's been making it happen all game long. Great effort.
Bryant with a screen on Johnson. Drexler passes to Olajuwon. Back to Drexler. And it's going to be a 3-second call. .146 left to play here in the fourth. They set the pick. It's off his foot. And it's whistled a kick. There's 1:40 left in the fourth quarter. Person kicks to Barkley. No one. Some solid defense here from Ori. Rockets trail by 5. On the wing, Bryant. Pass to Ori. Cassell. Drexler left side. They get it back. Bryant dishes to Drexler. Pass to Cassell. Back to Drexler. Takes a 3. Barkley grabs the board.
Kevin, he's missing shot after shot after shot from long range. With time running low, he'd be better off trying something else.
Screen by Barkley. Here's Finley. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
He's been working some magic out there today, guys. This lead has been largely his making.
On the free throw, no good. Houston's getting some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. And Barkley sends it back. Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession. Knocked loose.
And the clock is their worst enemy right now. And they got to work very quickly here, Steve. Look at what Drexler has done so far. He's got 42 points, and he's unleashed a barrage of three-pointers on him.
Well, you got that right. You can tell he's on target because as soon as the ball leaves his hands, it looks like every single one of them is going in. He needed to cash in on all of those. Missed opportunities at the line are the last thing they need right now.
Johnson, the pass to Barkley. Johnson off the pick from Barkley. Johnson kicks to Barkley. Pass to Finley. Johnson. And again, it's the Suns missing.
And they've got to score quickly.
Yeah, no time to waste at all.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Drexler kicks to Olajuwon. And Barkley sends it back. Person against Horn. The shot's good from Manning.
Well, that puts the nail in the coffin.
A clinic in terms of how to play with the lead right there.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They're trailing by 8. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Moore outside. Lets the three fly. Barkley grabs the board. So the Suns win it. They pulled off this ring, Clark, with respectable performances on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, I think it was just really a nice overall effort, Kevin.
Well, that'll do it for us. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, Kevin Harlan saying so long. And as we end the game, we bring you our Jordan Player of the Game.